Damn, what a day. Lord. Damn. Dang, look at this tank. This thing looks like a beast. All right, let's get in here. We got a lot of work to do right now. All right. Phone is working. Computer is working. Let's wash our hands and get this day started. All right, everyone. How we doing? Welcome back to the George MF shop. Let me actually get this gate open real quick. All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the George MF shop. Today, you guys, like I had just repeated myself, we're in this beautiful, beautiful city of West Virginia in the desert. Now, real quick with the dealership, the Corvette E-Ray has been sold. It was sold this morning, I believe it was, before I came in. Somebody came by, swooped it up. So that is officially gone. But we do have a task today, you guys. That task is this BMW M4, I believe 2018. Yep. So as you guys know, we had a customer call in. He basically wants this BMW M4. He says he wants it like with the BMW colors, the sky blue with black rims, and then a wide body kit and spoilers. So this one has that similar type body style as we see. It has its spoiler and everything, but we're gonna make it look our fashion. It's gonna look badass. It's gonna look nice. So let's jump into this thing and get to work. All right, so let's start off the usual. Let's take this all apart, get this thing emptied out, make sure it has nothing on, so we can put brand new parts on this thing and make it look badass. All right, there we go. I believe the front, yeah, the headlights, I believe that's it from what it looks like. Yeah, these fenders don't come off back here. All right, let's put this thing on the lift. Let's get the welding first done. There we go. Get this thing looking nice and cleaned up. And then we're going to start off, as you guys already know, we're going to take off all these parts. All right, there we go. We got the front taken out. And let's lift it up, put this thing on the lift. Let's get all this. Let's put this out. We don't need that. Let's get these wheels off. All right, there we go. Car looks very, very rusty, but it's cool. It's cool. We're about to make it look badass in just a sec. All right, let's start off with the rear. You guys already know the usual. Get this thing looking nice and cleaned up. All right, so rear has been all taken off, ready to rumble. Gonna make this thing roar. This engine is a bit different. I gotta see if it's possible to do a swap on it and change it, because it looks like it's gonna be one of those that are like pain in the rear end. I don't know how I'm rocking with it. All right, let's get the front end going. This car is pretty nice. They did a good job with this car in this year, 2018. They're pretty good. As you guys know, we had our Batman edition. That one was, I believe, if to my knowledge, I think that one was 2014. So that one was a year, well, 4 years under this one. So this one's going to be a bit different. I have a couple of these out in the parking lot. I've bought a couple of these, and they're very popular for the dealership, very high in demand. So I low-key might get to work on one very soon for the dealership. Corvettes, right now the most popular cars have been the Corvettes and the BMWs. The BMWs, the Corvettes, and the GTRs have been like the top 3 most popular cars in our, business. I think truck wise, probably the Ram is up there. The Ford Raptor, a lot of people like. We got to get more of those out there. I believe I do have one in my parking, also one of those. So I'm gonna take a look, probably see what I can do. All right, so the front is entirely taken off on the bottom and the rear end. Let's put this thing down, and then let's get this motor taken off because we don't want that shit. Let's get that thing off right now. There we go. Get this car looking brand spanking new. Let me see, is there a possible swaps? Damn, so there's no swaps. It has a 16 or i6 S55 twin turbo, you guys, with 493 horsepower. Thing's gonna be a beast. All right, let me get rid of all these parts because I don't need all this shenanigans. There's too much nonsense. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of those motors. I don't need none of that. Too much nonsense. All right, let's get this thing to the car wash. Stop chit-chatting. Make sure one more time I got everything off. All right. Give this thing a power wash. Make this thing look brand spanking new. What was it? Okay, so it was black originally. All right. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Okay. It looks pretty good. Get this thing smelling nice and new. All right. Let's take a look. There is a couple things we got to buy for it. I think it would be here. All right. So he wants a spoiler. So we got to go, of course, with something nice that looks tough. I'm thinking we go with, I'm low-key liking Liberty Walk. It's wide body kit. We go with that full thing out. I think that'll be nice. No. Liberty. Let me do engine cover paintable. If we need this paintable. And then, yeah, we'll just get everything Liberty for it to be maxed out. All right. So I believe we got all the parts this monster needs. I'm telling y'all, this thing is gonna look nice. He wanted it wide body. It's definitely gonna be wide body. Now this motherfucker. There we go. We got the fender. We got all of this. Look at this, y'all. Look at the way, how clean this car looks, bro. This wide body kit is badass. Telling y'all, he is going to love this car. I'm not gonna get those wheels on it. They get wheels. Those seats. I'm gonna go with something a bit nicer and more comfortable. Those are more like racing seats. We need stuff that's like more comfortable for the customer. Let me see. What should I'm thinking maybe like because it has to be low. Maybe we go with like these that fit the BMW. They look nice. I think we'll go with those. Make sure he rides in style and that it's comfortable also. Yeah, I think that looks good. I think this car looks clean. The wide body kit is nice on it. I like it. All right, let's not get distracted here. We got a job to do. Let's get this thing painted up. So, like I said, he wants it like a blue, not like this. This is the blue this is the blue that all my cars have right now. Is this type of blue with this metallic on it. But he wants it like a light blue, like BMW blue, like this. Perfect. He wants it like this. And then he wants black wheels. So I'm thinking probably doing the same BMW wheels, but just black. We'll paint them black. Get them things powder coated. All right. Let's get this back on the lift. Let me put an order in for all those parts and we'll get to work on this beast. Damn, should I change the front end and make it black instead to match? Let me see if they have it. So it matches the, let me see, black carbon right here. Yeah. So it matches the, which it was called. So it matches the front lip and everything. I think that looks way better. And then the back here. Yeah, this is clean carbon too. Damn. All right, let me order the parts. All right, so we got all the parts this car needed. We're still missing a couple. They're on their way, but we got the most that it needs. Let's put this thing together. I'm low-key rocking with these BMWs. Like I'm thinking about, I may possibly, maybe get one for myself. What? I'm missing that. That too? What the barnacles? Let me do a quick order here since it'll be easy. Get the cover. All right, there we go. But yeah, I'm low-key rocking with these. I'm normally, like I said, not a BMW guy, but the wide body kit just looks clean on these cars, dude. They are nice. That's the thing. This thing takes 2 air filters too. Like, what the heck, dude? What the heck is this? Yeah, I need to get the cover. But yeah, you guys, I've always been like a Mercedes over BMW. I don't know. It's just me. I've always liked the BMW over the Mercedes. Or, my God, George. The Mercedes over the BMW. What the hell am I talking about, dude? Oh my God, I'm tripping. Damn, I didn't know I could put all of that on like this through here. Yeah, that makes it way better and easier for me. I was always doing it the different style, trying to make it easy. All right. This makes my life 100 times easier. All right. I didn't know that. I don't know that. Dang. I was always going down to put the brakes on and everything. Now this thing is easy. Doing it like this. Get this front input quickly. Yeah, that's the thing. This thing has 2 radiators, you guys. That shit's annoying. I'm like, God Lord. Let me make a quick order. Oh, I will need that. Might as well. There we go. And then I'm gonna need the clips. I need 8 of those. There we go. All right, there we go. Let's get to the bottom of this thing. Get this thing looking nice. I love the blue. That's what I really like a lot. The blue is so like clean. It's like a color that you cannot, you know, resist getting. Blue's just beautiful in general, y'all. That's the thing. Blue is just beautiful with every car. Any car. I might get one though. I know there's an M2 option that I could possibly get also. Those are nice. And I could put a kit on it and everything. I'm gonna see. Maybe. We'll see how everything goes. All right. So the front end is complete. Let's get this rear put in, because it's a couple more things than the front, and it will be good to go. All we got to do is get this motor on. All right. Rear end is put in. Exhausts are all put in. Look at that. Damn. Now we just got to work on this motor, you guys. This thing is going to be a bit of a pain in the rear end. I could already tell, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what ends up going on. But yeah, let's get to work on this motor and get this thing out of here. Make some money. There it is, you guys. This motor isn't bad to make. It's just like, damn, dude, hella budget. But it's gonna look very nice in this thing. Watch. You guys, trust me, it's gonna be badass. Oh my Lord, look at that, bro. That is clean. Clean M power. Wow. I think the starter is like right up here too. I gotta put in the transmission. All right. Let's put in the transmission, the starter, the drive shaft probably, and then the wheels. We got to make sure to paint them. And this car is ready to rumble, you guys. Ready to roar. Let me see. I did get these. Perfect. Yeah, the starter is right here. Perfect. All right. There we go. Get the drive shaft. And there it is. Car has all its parts. And now let's drop this down. Let me get these wheels painted. And we'll be right back. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The car, you guys, is officially done. This thing is beautiful, you guys. Let me get this thing out here. God, Lord, this thing looks nice, bro. God, damn, let's start it up. Oh my God, and look at this interior, bro. Leather stitching. Oh my God, that sounds clean. Damn, the BMW, y'all. These things are clean, dude. He's gonna love it, y'all. I'm telling you, he's gonna be the biggest fan. Clean, dude. I like it. The interior, too, is very clean on these cars. Damn. All right, there we go. Let's get it delivered to him. $73,000. There we go. Boom shakalaka. Sold. Wow, you guys. That thing is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, well, let's discuss. So the next time we come in, you guys, we have this 1954 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. As you guys know, this is for also the same customer that called the same day, who was interested in, doing business with us. So we're going to be working on this the next time we come in. We're all going to take maybe a couple calls just to see what's going on, because I see we do have a couple people, from what it looks like, giving us a lot of calls. Let me see. Who do we talk to? Let's talk to this Honda Civic guy, see what's up.
Hey, good morning, George. My name is Ross. I'm giving you a call today because I've seen some of your work on TikTok. Big fan. I'm loving what you're doing. Keep up the good work. Hey, so I want a 2017 Ford Mustang GT from you guys. And it's been hard for me to find one the way I want it. So I understand how the motto is with you guys, and I was wondering if we could possibly get business done. So I'm interested in the 2017 Ford Mustang I want it to be like a dark bluish color with black rims. I wanted something very simple, slight, nothing crazy about speed. I just want it to look very nice and clean. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day.
All right, so we got a Ford Mustang guy 2017. Let me jot that down real quick because we do not want to forget that. So he says he wants a 2017 Ford Mustang GT. And then he said he wants it blue, dark, with black wheels. All right, we'll figure it out. All right, let's take one more call. Let's go with this Camaro guy.
Hi, good morning, George. How you doing? This is Franklin. I'm giving you a call today because I want a C8 Corvette E-Ray made from you guys. Custom. I'm a big fan of Corvette. I love the electric. I was very interested in putting both together. So I want a Corvette done by you guys, a C8. Don't worry about the price. I'm willing to pay whatever. I want it to be... I'm looking for it to be exactly blue. Or no. Let's go with wine red. Let's go wine red, black wheels, and let's do wide body kit on it. I want the spoiler, everything like that. I want it to look very nice and sporty, very modern, if that's possible. Spoiler, of course, and brown interior. Or brown seats, most likely, if so. Thank you, bye-bye.
Oh shit. Okay. So we're gonna have to get some work done on a Corvette. I think I may have one in the parking lot. I think I have both of those cars. Let me see. This is the carbon kit one. That's the 2020. I have a couple Corvette C8s. I know that. Let me see. Okay, so the other customer said a Ford Mustang. I also got to keep out for that. I think I have that. Yep, right here. Ford Mustang 2017 V8 Coyote too. Let me move that to the garage so I don't forget. Yeah, right here. I remember I got this. Okay, it's not in horrible condition. I remember I got this in the junkyard a couple days ago. Or weeks ago, actually. All right, let me see. I know we have the Corvette E-Ray. That's the Z06. He wants it electric. I've bought in one before, electric, and haven't got to work on it yet. Been busy. That's another Z06. Okay, here it is. E-Ray. There we go. So this is their electric version of the C8 Corvette. Yeah, this one right here. All right. Well, we'll keep this one out here for now, and then we'll move this one in, or we'll keep it like this. All right. Let's close on the shop. Let's get the heck out of here real quick. All right. And let's get phones turned off. Computers turned off. All right. Let's get the hell out of here because we already did what we got to do. All right. We're still in the track hawk just because I got to get some work done on that truck. But let's roll.